I'm going to see you. You play these big ESPN games. We're the Lakers. We get them. I'm going to bump into you, and that's what it's going to be. I don't think that. I think he's thoughtful in what he was doing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So fewer people are watching the NBA than in previous years. Rating for NBA games on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV are down 25%. That's according to Sports Media Watch, and there are many ideas floating about why. Three-pointer propensity and lack of defense are the two main things observers are pointing to, and it's become more clear that players rest more often than they used to, and the regular season has been watered down in recent years. Boston Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla was asked about the declining ratings, and one would think the coach of the reigning champions would defend his game, but that was not the case, saying, "I add to that, I don't watch NBA games, I'm just as much of a problem as everyone else," adding he'd rather watch something else.
Person is, I accept you for who you are.
Yeah, and I can't do that.
Fuck that.
All right, what else we got? What else needs our attention or doesn't need our attention? You want to get right to Stephen A?
Yep, please. Get to it, bro.
Stephen A. Smith did The Pivot. Shout out to Ryan Clark and those boys.
Yep.
He also went on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Shout out to Mello and those guys. And seemingly he's just on another LeBron media run. And no, well, at least if he's talking about something greater than that, those are the clips that are coming out. I haven't watched both.
Some of the shit he talked about on The Pivot was
the political shit's going a little bit as well.
And the Kyrie shit.
I didn't see
all of it was Kyrie shit. All of it to me is part of what we were talking about last week a little bit, which is there's an end game here for him. I don't know. I'm not convinced that it's all political. I think some of it is he's just trying to draw eyeballs to these new platforms he's on.
Possible.
You know, but I love Stephen A. So I just don't recognize him anymore.
Really? Which part?
That's deep.
Comes with growth sometimes.
Yeah, or being honest about who you are. And it's not a criticism. That's just not the person that I know. That some of the things he's saying, some of the ways he's moving. I mean, when I watched the LeBron thing play out last year, there felt like a moment where I was like, I wanted Stephen A. to take the high road and just kind of back away from that thing. And I get this, the ego thing again. Look like LeBron chumped you in front of...
You sitting in my seat.
You're right, exactly. I get it. But at some point you got to make a decision about how you're going to move. The Kyrie thing felt real cynical to me. It felt like, I appreciate him addressing it because I thought he didn't treat Kyrie well, and I thought Kyrie deserved better from Stephen A.
Me too.
But when he started saying, but that COVID-19 thing, when he started specifically talking about the conspiracy theories, it didn't quite make sense to me. But it felt like he was trying to play to that right-wing audience again, who he wants to watch his platform. It felt less like an apology to Kyrie and more like another way of him saying, look, Republicans, I'm here.
I didn't get that.
Draft me.
Also, he's been on his show talking about his opinions toward Mom Dami.
Yes.
Now that I think about it, like this is all in the same kind of run.
See, the COVID thing, I didn't get the political angle. I didn't get the political angle. I got the angle that, I really, 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 for weeks upon weeks, ridiculed this man for this. And now all of the quote-unquote expert opinions are coming out that are now condemning this thing that they were trying to forcefully make all of us take. And I kind of feel stupid.
So you walk it back a little bit?
Yeah, you got to walk it back. But again, that pride come in. So you can't just totally be humiliated and humbled. You got to put a little oomph to it. You get what I'm saying? That's what I took.
Hey, I'm not really a sports guy. Watching it, it made me realize that no matter how much money you have, man, the ego's a motherfucker. I'm seeing a man in his mid, we met him, I don't know how old he is, but trying to prove that he's not a punk.
I think he's 60-ish.
Yeah, trying to prove that he's not a punk, wanting LeBron to say he wants to have a conversation in public, like approaching him in public in front of the cameras. He's saying that it's a conspiracy, that he was set up. And I'm listening to this man, and I'm like, I agree with Mark. I would hope that he take the high road, because I understood what he was saying. I kind of agreed, like when he said that, LeBron, you putting me in a position you don't want us to. On one hand, you want us to respect your son, that's your son. But if he plays and he comes in, you're also telling us not to do our job. So I kind of agreed with him on there. But saying that, he was saying that how much he have relationships with other people, with the basketball players, that they could just call me, but LeBron wouldn't pick up the phone and call me to squash it or tell me he wants to meet me. It was ego. He wanted approval from LeBron, wanting acknowledgement from LeBron to me. And I felt like sometimes two people, you're not going to mesh with everyone. You know what I mean? And LeBron is probably one of the people that feel like, nigga, I don't have to be cool with you because everybody else is cool with you. I don't fuck with you like that. And that was a thing for me. Just watching Stephen A. And I met him, very nice guy, but money don't. I had a conversation with Ish earlier when I told him this. Money doesn't change you, meaning like, money doesn't make you more mature. You were wanting to take the high road. You have all this money, but you want to prove that you're tough. It's crazy to me at 60 years old.
See, I stand, and I've ripped Stephen A. Smith a couple times up here. I stand with him in that. I think that both of them are at the peak of their respective fields, right? No question. I think that in popularity and probably in money, Stephen A. Smith does pale in comparison to LeBron James. However, as a man, I don't have to cater to you. The same way you feel as though I'm not worthy of a phone call, then fuck you, dog. I don't have to call you neither. And I think that based on the masses being in love with LeBron, you know what I mean? Like, we kind of demonized Stephen A. Smith a little bit, and I kind of understood him in that particular point. I wasn't totally against what he said.
I didn't get the whole like being set up on camera, because at the end of the day, no matter what the angle is, if a man approach you in an aggressive way and you getting back at him, you can feel that. You can see that on camera. I don't give a fuck what the angle is. So if the truth is he approached you and you bitched up, that's what the fuck happened on camera. So it's like, well, I mean, if
he was taking the high road,
or
being a professional.
But either way, you can't frame it that they purposely. That sounds crazy to me. That it's only one angle.
Wrong though. I think they did set him up.
I think they set him up, and I think that you can't publicly get into it.
Wait.
Who set him up?
When I say set him up, what I mean is, I think that the cameras were where they're supposed to be. I think that he approached him. LeBron is very thoughtful and calculated. He didn't just haphazardly operate out of rage and just run up on Stephen A. He could see Stephen A. whenever. I think he did it at a certain moment when certain people would be there, when certain people wouldn't be there, and I think he knew exactly where those cameras were.
I disagree with that.
It's so corny.
No.
And let me tell you,
when he saw him is the whenever. I'm going to see you. You play these big ESPN games. We're the Lakers. We get them. I'm going to bump into you, and that's what it's going to be. I don't think that. I think he's thoughtful in what he was doing. I also just think that game landed at that time slot. This is when it happened. He was there, and now that's what it is with you.
You don't think that LeBron James knows that they're going to read my mouth? Every basketball player in the world goes like this when they speak.
Great.
Because we know that these cameras are on at all times.
Yeah.
So I'm going to purposely come
That's
up
what I'm
to
saying.
you
He wanted to be
and
heard
say
and seen.
these specific things.
Stephen A. said he approached him in the third quarter, Joe. So that makes it a little more calculated. He said, I was there since the first quarter. You came to me in the third quarter. No other cameras was there, and that camera was behind me. So I can see what Stephen A. said.
I'm getting to you before the game is over. I don't give a fuck about that. Before this game is over, I'm getting over there.
Because even if it wasn't them cameras, somebody's gonna have a camera phone out when I approached you. That's for sure.
But I'm not trying to debate whether it was on purpose or not.
Got it.
His message was sent.
Yeah.
I've only heard LeBron speak about that one time after, which is on Pat McAfee.
Right.
And they both kind of was getting their shit off on Stephen A., so it appeared. So Stephen A. kind of has been on a run since then. I've heard him speak about this a million places with a million people.
Yeah. Stephen A. said,
like, whatever happened, leave it there. Leave it there. Like, if we fought in 09, nigga, or you stepped to me in the lunch line and that's where it happened, leave it there. Like, why? I'm not with the media runs after fights. I've never been a fan of that.
Joe, you know how, he wants LeBron approved because he stated that LeBron going on Pat McAfee offended him the most.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, you went on this way. He said you went on this white boy show that's after me. Like, this ESPN is my home. I've been #1 in the ratings for so many years, and you go on Pat McAfee's show.
Well, that's the other way that we're going to beef. I'm not just stepping to you at the Celtics-Lakers game while the cameras are rolling.
Exactly.
We corporate banging too.
I'm calculated. I'm going to go sit over here on purpose.
You got to beef with Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee makes what he makes versus what you make. He gets the main slot, Sports Center, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to sit right there and we're going to laugh at you together.
Cool. So objectively, then I could go on every platform in the world and I can make my run that's going to bring some value to me, and I could dish your ass at every time I sit down. I wouldn't do it. But if we going to say we playing the corporate banging game and that's his identity, his way of corporately banging, then I'm not going to knock him for that.
But how's that banging on LeBron? Like, him going to sit on Pat McAfee bangs directly on Stephen A. Smith. And you just sitting here talking about me.
On the pivot,
you're not affecting.
That's not.
That ain't my comp.
I'm just saying he did that more than just on the pivot. That nigga went on a year-long diatribe of dissing the shit out of LeBron James. So if that's his idea of getting at LeBron James and getting my story out, then so be it. I wouldn't.
But I think it's less about getting at LeBron. I agree with you. But I think I think it's less about getting at LeBron and more about affirming his manhood.
That part too.
Like I can fight. Yeah, I did this. Oh, that video with me. Boxing, my shoulder was out. Like it's a lot of that.
Yo, Joe, I have a question for you.
What's up?
I want to advance this real quick. You were one of the people that said to Stephen A, or said even to Mark, you don't feel that someone should comment on anyone's child. Yo, you should leave your son alone. After hearing Stephen A speak on it, do you still stand on that belief?
Yeah.
Even if your son is a basketball player
we ain't spoke about another second-round pick since. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. You asked me my opinion. I'm
just wondering.
I'm not trying to argue it. Yes,
I got you. Stand on that. Even if he's a basketball player, even if it's our job to speak about sports and speak about how your son is playing and speak about his average and everything, you feel like if it's LeBron's son, you should exclude him. Don't speak on him.
Yes,
unless we're saying good things.
I was just going to say, if he's killing, speak on him then or no?
If he's killing, sure, go ahead.
That's what a problem.
And that's what I don't like. If either we're gonna talk about him or we're not, and I'm okay with being of the school that. I
don't think it was cool for the TDE niggas to mention my son or the pseudo TDE niggas to mention my son.
That's not
no matter what the fuck I come up here and say about Doechii.
Yeah, to me that's different.
What's the difference?
The difference is if your son.
What is the difference?
I'm gonna tell you. If your son came up here and spit a freestyle, I don't think it's crazy for them to then judge the freestyle because he's putting himself on the platform to be analyzed. Bronny James is playing in the NBA, so I think he's putting himself in a position to be analyzed. Now, I don't think he should get treated worse or better than other people, but the NBA is always about narratives. We talk about LeBron in the summertime when he's not doing shit. We talk about like NBA,
the Cowboys, the Lakers,
the Cowboys
are the pencil movers.
But you say we, and that's not we. That's them that do that. Off season for LeBron is an off season for me for talking about LeBron.
That's you, not
the sports journalist.
But he said we. I
should say that. You're right. That's fair. That's fair.
When the Lakers, the Cowboys, the people you're talking about, that's not me. Yeah, and I don't know that that's us.
Yeah, I think it's sports journalism is really what I mean.
Sports journalism.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
So let's say this hypothetically.
And close me out on this because there is more LeBron talk.
Cool. Cooper Flag comes out. He's a bust. Right? That's somebody's son. Cooper Flag comes out right now. He's the number 1 pick in the draft, and he lays a fucking goose egg. Every single sports commentator in the world is going to be on his ass.
All right, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm only speaking about when you know the dad for X amount of years.
And we're talking about them because it's their son. Like, no one's talking about Cooper Flag because he's somebody's son.
True.
Exactly.
Right? But
you see what I'm saying? We're talking about Bronny because it's LeBron's son, which I'm okay with that.
Me too.
If he's in the NBA. Now, if he's in Germany play, I'm not going to put up videos like, watch this kid play.
Like, I believe that Stephen A. believes and believed everything that he said about Kyrie as it relates to COVID-19 in the midst of it happening.
I agree.
I think that he believes that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that after he had a conversation with Kyrie's dad, who he does have a relationship with, he gained understanding. And now he's on his platform saying, nah, I see it a different way now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
if you have a relationship with the dad, I don't think that you get to operate like all of the other pundits.
I would agree with that, but they don't have a relationship.
And the other side is if you don't have a relationship with the dad,
that part is clear.
Don't take it out on the son.
Yeah, but don't use my son to shoot at me. Don't use my son to shoot at me.
I don't like you, so I'm shooting at you through him, basically.
And I think that's corny.
You could just critique
for the rest of my life
without making it like I'm getting my shit off on you.
I think all of that is corny. If you are doing that, and I don't have it as him doing that.
What's the other?
Lastly, I want to talk about the LeBron Russell Westbrook rumors.
Yes.
Where 3 teams later they're saying what Russell Westbrook thought about his time on the Lakers and his relationship with Bron. He says, and I don't know if this is true or not, but this is being widely reported. LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Russell Westbrook despite publicly denying it. LeBron often said, let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. During a Lakers team event where Will Smith came to speak, LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before he arrived. Minutes later, they returned acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. Westbrook, allegedly watching in disbelief, told a teammate after, "I hate that fake shit. I just can't do it." Boy, Russell Westbrook sounds like me. Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ believe that LeBron was inauthentic. Now, again, we don't know if these reports are true or not, or how relevant they are, right? Like, this is 3 years ago that Russell Westbrook was on the Lakers, so who cares? But it is well, worth mentioning.
Yeah, and I've seen video of Russell Westbrook signing jerseys. Fans had different jerseys. He wouldn't sign a Lakers jersey. So there's something there. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Russell having his own analysis of the Lakers situation. LeBron personally, if he thinks LeBron was inauthentic, I think a lot of superstars are inauthentic. I think that's a tough thing. I'm with Russell. Like, fuck the fake shit. I'm not gonna pretend I'm with all that. But I think we also have to be honest that to be a superstar, almost by definition, there's a level of performance that goes with that. What are you supposed to do when Will Smith come up? Now, you ain't got to pretend The Godfather's your favorite movie. You ain't got to pretend to have read Malcolm X and always be on page 2 of every book you ever hold up. And you ain't got to sit there on the exercise bike with a book. I get all that. That's bullshit. But, like, there's a level of fakeness that comes with being a superstar. I just don't know how you don't do that. Michael Jordan. I mean, who's been a superstar who didn't do that? Maybe Muhammad Ali?
A lot. It's a lot of people don't necessarily play into the media shit.
But they schmooze. I'm talking about because the Will Smith was kind of behind the scenes schmoozing.
Like, because you don't have to do that stuff. You could come there and be representative of who you are at your core without all the shucking.
Then you become Tim Duncan.
See, a lot of times people believe that
it's a medium.
Being brand and image conscious means that you are not being yourself.
Sure. And I disagree with that. I totally disagree with that. I think that your brand is your brand. And I think when you are as big as Michael Jordan, LeBron James,
The Rock,
Joe Budden, the brand will align with who they know you are. You don't have to be somebody else to attract the brand. I think that who the fuck not gonna give LeBron an endorsement deal? You get what I'm saying? So I think that you'll make the brands come to your side of the aisle.
Cracker Barrel.
He don't need them. So that's my thing. And they would definitely do a deal with LeBron. So that's what I think. I don't think you got to be inauthentic to attract money when the money is fucking oozing out of you.
They would do a deal with you.
They'd do a deal with you too.
I wouldn't do it though.
I know you would.
I wouldn't do it. That's the difference between me and you.
No, it's not.
You would take the Cracker Barrel bag. I wouldn't.
No.
What's wrong with the Cracker Barrel bag?
Nothing. He's talking shit.
No, okay.
That nigga is talking bullshit. That's all. Just him being him.
Got it.
What else needs our attention?
Your boy Chris Brown getting money on his tour.
Shouts to them. Tour just wrapped, and the final reported number was how much?
$241 million.
Such a great show.
And that ain't counting the after parties, the
photos,
like,
hey man,
let's go Ish.
Hey man,
hit him up for
congratulations. The reports are 241. He got another album. They said damn near about to be released.
Brown.
This nigga up.
Yeah, they said he not playing.
Yeah,
When that kind of money comes into your family,
I don't know him.
Okay.
Why do y'all
That nigga's so
joking about
serious.
that?
He's just stepping all over my shit.
Joke or not?
No, I've never met him.
He's
But
really
it really is your family.
Yeah, it's my family, but I never met him.
But do you have his number?
No, I've
Can
never
you get
met him. Probably if I tried.
Let's call him.
I'm good.
Why not?
Call who for what?
I ain't gonna lie, they had a video acting
Y'all
like
look alike.
Yeah, my whole
See,
family.
even that's kind of what I mean about foolish
might be
pride.
related
Foolish
to
man pride. Do you think that's an example of that?
Yes.
Not at all.
Does the room?
Let me ask you this.
It's not foolish
Let me
though, but
ask
I
you
think it's
this.
pride.
If he worked at McDonald's and he my cousin that I never met, would I go out my way to get his phone number?
You wouldn't know. You
No,
wouldn't
but
hear
that's
his name
different.
and
It's
shit.
not. What's the difference?
He's faint.
The difference
He works
is
at McDonald's.
Easy. Yeah.
He's Chris Brown.
y'all in the same. Y'all in adjacent fields too.
Right.
I'll give you an example.
Entertainment.
I'll give you an example. Like Mike Wilbon. We go to the same family reunions. We go to the same, like, we're not blood, but we're family, right? Because we share cousins, right? People are like, y'all need to meet. Now we've been together since I was a kid, but as an adult, I had never met him. We're in the same. We're both in journalism, so yes, I'm gonna reach out to him versus if he worked at Cinnabon. because we have a relationship to each other and it makes sense.
You guys have been in the same spaces since you were children, you said.
Right, but I was intentional when I was younger. He's older than me, but I was intentional about going to a place he was. I mean, it was our family's house, just so we could lay. You know what I mean? So when we see each other, it's not weird.
If I saw Chris Brown at Battery Day, I wouldn't intentionally go over there because he's over there.
But would you walk up to him and say, "Hey, I'm your cousin"?
Yeah, but he would probably.
I'm asking you a question. Would you walk up to him and say, "Hey, I'm your cousin"?
No, I would walk up to him and speak to him like I would do any of my other family members that I never met there.
But you wouldn't identify like, "Oh."
I wouldn't go up to him specifically because he's Chris Brown and introduce myself. I would go up to all of my family members and introduce myself.
Pride. That's pride. I think it's pride.
It's not foolish pride, though. It's just pride.
I didn't say it's foolish.
No. Joe said it earlier.
I didn't take foolish out of it. Man pride.
Yeah, man pride. Yeah.
Just man
Pride
pride and where it pops up at.
All I could think of
Because you don't
is-
want to look a certain way, right? You don't want to seem
No,
like you,
because I think that's weird.
Really?
That I would intentionally go to Chris Brown as opposed to my other cousins or other family members that I never met and introduce myself to him, but not introduce myself to
I'm not
them.
saying walk past all the other cousins.
That don't make sense to me.
you
Well,
guys
but
trying to get nothing from him.
It's you missing what we're saying. It's not a line of cousins you never met.
Yes, it is.
Right.
All right, you got it.
So
If there wasn't,
Right.
And he was there. Yeah, I would introduce myself to him. But again, I would treat him just like I'm treating any of my other family members at my family cookouts.
Plot twist, he approaches you. What's up, nigga? I've been waiting for you to call me.
What up, my nigga?
All I can think of is you come from a family of beautiful high yellow niggas. Like, oh my God, I want to see the rest of these niggas. What's up?
So if somebody come up to you and say, "Yo, I'm your cousin Ish. I never met you." You think they weird?
No.
You said it's weird if you do it, but you wouldn't think if somebody do that to you, it'd be weird.
Yeah, good joint for
That's
it.
great.
Yo, dog, y'all. Did you hear what I said? Say what I said in its entirety before your goofies cut it up and put it out. I said, y'all, I would introduce myself to him
intense.
the same way I would introduce myself to all of my other family members that are present.
Okay.
Yeah, and
we
got
understand.
We got you. We got you.
I'm down with you.
Hey, it's your world. It's your world.
Man pride.
What else needs our attention?
Was that
I
earlier
wanna talk
today?
about-
Earlier today, my Ring camera went off.
Oh yeah, the Ring cameras went down.
Yes.
Shit, everything.
Amazon.
A few things went down.
A lot of
Stuff
shit went down.
Yeah, my fantasy app still got my record wrong. Shit is fucked up out there.
Oh, that's why my record.
Yeah, no, apps are fucked up. The Ring camera went down. You can't see shit.
Everything secretly relies on AWS.
AWS.
I didn't realize it until my shit came back up.
That is
Most people do.
crazy.
It made me want to ask you guys what daily function in your life would you be down bad if they took away?
Navy Federal. Southside.
Wi-Fi.
Uber Eats.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. For
Wi-Fi.
Give me more specific than Wi-Fi.
Sure. Okay.
Now Wi-Fi I could book.
For me, it's delivery services. I do everything through delivery. So even here, where I bring Dunkin' Donuts every day, the Dunkin' Donuts, I walk past the Dunkin' Donuts to get into this building. I still order through the apps. I've become completely reliant on apps for food, for home deliveries, home supplies. I do everything through the app. Would you say what?
Porn.
No, I don't watch porn, but if I did, I'm sure I would use the app. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would die without it.
This whole shit, like I said Navy Federal, which online banking, because I don't deal with cash.
I knew that was your bank.
Okay. It's a great.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Nothing. He did.
Always
It's the way he said it.
He said it's
it
a
just
blue-collar
feel like a
bank. He's trying to
diss.
sit
Oh,
He's hitting you with
okay.
his
Okay.
jaw.
I
He's
didn't
judging
know
you.
that.
I'm not saying nothing. I just knew that he banked with Navy Federal.
He's trying to say it's a lunch pail.
As his employer, you should, you know.
That's a great bank.
What's wrong with you? I got USAA, nigga.
That's the only bank you bank with?
No, I have two banks, but that's the main. That's
Navy
talking.
Federal.
Yeah, let's stop naming our banks before y'all get hacked.
Yeah, word. This is so stupid. Yeah, this nigga's stupid.
Hey,
Yep.
Joe, I'm ignoring you.
They use military time in that motherfucker. Hey, come back at 19 o'clock.
I got USAA. I got USAA, nigga. So we good.
What is USAA? I'm sorry.
What is that?
That's another one. I figured you had USSA.
USAA. My mom was in the Marines, nigga. So
Yeah, I get it.
Is that a credit union?
No,
Navy Federal's a credit union.
They're real.
Navy Federal.
They're really similar.
You know what it was? A
Y'all
lot
got
of
some
black
blue
people.
collar ass. Do they have interest? Do they give
A
you
lot
interest
of
rate
black
money?
people ran out and got them Navy Federals thinking that they
Be
would
better than banks.
Navy Federal was a loan shark.
Yeah. That's what came
just be
out.
saying shit,
No,
yo.
that came out.
And a bail bondsman.
Listen, it came out. It was all these rumors about people. You could get all these. You know what? Listen, people thought that you go there and you get loans and all this other shit, and then it came out that it wasn't true, and there was a lot of predatory loans for people that were like poor. I thought that was a known thing.
Everywhere's predatory loans when you're
Yes,
poor.
but people went in droves to Navy Federal. I thought because
Yeah.
they thought they were going to look out for black people. I'm not playing about this. I thought that was like a thing.
Okay.
Because I went out and got my Navy Federal, and they were saying that's what you're supposed to have. I did that.
How much you got?
No, I didn't get nothing. I'm just saying, but when everybody was running around doing it, I was a part of that. Like, okay, I want to, you know.
I need to call my mom and find out the name of that little green card bank I used to have. It took me one time to go in there and look around. I'm like, all right, say less. This will be my last time fucking with y'all.
TD?
No, it's not TD. It's some like Navy Federal shit.
It's not.
Joe, what technology could you not live without?
Nigga is
What technology?
Or like the question you asked us.
Without my Keurig.
Oh, that's
Ooh, I just got a nice new espresso machine
My
for my
Keurig
birthday.
would make my days longer.
No, espresso.
I need you to step up your game. No more Keurigs, but I'm gonna gift you something for
People
Kwanzaa.
keep saying that. People keep saying that to me. Like,
I just got the espresso machine, man. Change your life.
Nespresso?
Espresso machines.
Espresso.
I only drink espresso when I go to Ferrari and they make it.
You can
You can do it at home.
I'll show you how to do it.
Even my house, who am I?
You ain't even hear this nigga.
No, they got a machine called Nespresso. It's like
Fire, fancy Keurig.
Starts with an N,
It's Keurig. It's Keurig
Nespresso.
2.0.
Well, y'all stop with the Keurig. This is all too basic, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
He's right.
I'm gonna get y'all some machines to do it
I'm
right.
telling you that Nespresso machine is a banger. You could froth the cream and all that, spin the shit for you. You could do all that shit.
You can get your
Y'all
cream
are
frothed a
divas.
different
Y'all
way.
niggas think I want to wake up and drink froth?
Yes, it's delicious.
yeah.
According to the guy in the
Yeah.
sneaker store,
You're the frothiest. Come on,
Exactly.
Come on, stop, yo. See,
Oh boy! But
What else? What else we need? What else we need to
But
get
wait,
to?
Mark was talking about his ring, and you kind of stepped on it and told.
no, it's cool. This is where I wanted to go with. I know you were clowning me. You tried to clown me about earlier.
Yeah, nigga.
I was on my ring cam because when it started working again, and I heard my doorbell ring, so I answered it, and it was two very nice black women, well dressed, on my door. And because of where I live, two well dressed black women don't belong at my door.
whoa!
Got him. We got him.
I was like,
bruh.
nobody door to door should be. You know what I mean? So
Mark.
I said,
Yo, what's wrong with you,
I'm just saying, like, people. I don't have any neighbors that look like that. So why?
I lived in your town for a long time.
You did not live in my part of the town.
I lived on the other side of the tracks.
You were the other side of the tracks.
Literally.
So
Out of your mind.
So all I said was, "Are you all Jehovah's Witnesses?" Just shooting in the dark. And they said yes. And I said, "No, thank you. Please don't ever come back again." And he says that that's over the top and wrong.
Hell no.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was most of ours first time hearing somebody speak back to them. Like,
Yeah, we gotta ignore them. We ignore them. Hello, we
That's
stay
worse.
quiet.
That's worse. Having them knock and knock.
And you weren't even home. You ain't had to answer it.
But then
I
they
ain't
come
even-
back.
You did it from your app.
I did it from right here.
From the kitchen right there.
I didn't even know them niggas was still out.
I ain't know either. I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
thought they was going with TV Guide. I thought that was an 80s thing.
No, they still on it.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witnesses, they're strong people. They can take all type of disrespect. They don't feel offended. Yo, move. No, thank you. They still stand there and try to be like, well, you have a good day and come
You
back.
little watchtower.
Yeah. And no disrespect to Jehovah's Witnesses. I respect
not at
anybody who
all.
wants to proselytize. I did it. You know, I've been in different
You
situations.
was a Jehovah's Witness before?
No, I'm just saying, like, I've been in organizations where part of the call is to
Knock on doors. You did that.
or to reach out to people. You know, in Islam you do da'wah, right? But you don't go to people's house. So I'm cool with that. But once I don't want them to come back. And a lot of times
That's how
people, most of us just hide behind the couch. You grew up where it was like everybody be quiet. I ain't doing that shit no more. I pay
you
too much
coulda got 'em.
taxes to be hiding behind my couch. I told them don't come back no more.
Are you taking your kid trick or treating this year?
It's Halloween is on a show night, so
Y'all
it's up to
do
you,
that?
Mr. Joe.
Oh, you're not then. You're not then.
Y'all do that?
No.
Yes.
That is disgusting.
I don't do that.
What, trick-or-treating?
Yes.
Treating is disgusting.
That's the
and horrible.
nastiest, ghettoest shit ever.
It's disgusting. It's horrible.
It's dangerous.
It's kind of demonic. It's dangerous.
Demonic?
And all I can remember
Yeah, of
as a
course.
kid, all I
talking.
can remember as a kid was the fear of knives being in the fucking candy and drugs. That was
Razor
like the
blades.
big thing.
That was the
Then
thing when we was kids.
You get the candy, you either hiding it from your
Drugs.
people because you don't
Oh,
feel like them
Lord.
searching it, aka stealing it from you. Then you eating it scared, dreaming that you're gonna eat razors. It's just disgusting. I can't believe that any of our parents even let us do that shit. My
Yes.
children don't go unless they
trick or
sneak
treat.
and go.
I just did this weekend where they do trunk or treat.
That's
Freeze.
cool.
Let's go,
That's
Freeze.
safe.
Why you do it so early?
That was the
That's how
school
they
did
do it.
They
That's how
did
they
it
do
early
it.
enough because they knew people was gonna be trick or treating on probably on Halloween. So
Okay.
they did it last weekend.
He got the pumpkin outfit. Freeze. Go ahead, boy. Get the shit on, boy. You went. I
Ice.
said a trunk or treat. Yeah, I got it.
No, go ahead, finish.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't want to step on nobody's jokes.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
No, I'm not. It's not a joke. Go ahead, Freeze. You went to trunk or treat.
But no, and we do trick or treating as well.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like where I live, it's a whole
In the cul-de-sac.
Oh, the community does it together.
yeah. Everybody like damn near everybody participates.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
people
like
sit
the whole
outside.
Cul-de-sac.
But it's just like honestly, y'all, it's so gross. People don't even the whole fucking country just shut down because niggas won't wash their hands. So y'all want my kids to knock on niggas'
Well,
doors?
that's not why we shut down. But
Well, you know,
no,
like-
that is why